checking through the peephole. Everything closed this late, but your contacts. Here to catch a vibe, you might catch a little contact. Only thing showing this late be the freak show. Call for your come, I be checking through the peephole. Everything closed this late, but your contact. Here to catch a vibe, you might catch a little contact. Baby, live it up, you know the work week coming. Turning into profit, so the hurt means something. Shine on the competition, shawty, that's easy. Cuban on the collar, so the next stay freezy. Fresh white tee, ain't good, no stains. Swinging in the rental, got it hugging both lanes. Quarantine clean, but the streets still dirty. Round to the 9 if it's past 8:30. I've been on my grind like I'm trying to get sharp. It ain't come with keys, all I did is hit start. I ain't even panic, but it is still. Car full of baddies, got me playing fifth wheel. Juke jammer, baby, got the party going up. I do what I wanna, I don't plan on growing up. See you slamming Henny and don't plan on slowing up. Call your boss and tell him you don't plan on showing up. Lungs full of gas with a hand full of goals. Boys in a band, get a band for the shows. Stack it up tall till I stand on my toes. Come and get your man, he'll stand for the... I've been on M's, got on hopping on D. Tell the bartender, get it popping on me. Know they see the vibe and I came up quick. See around the city on the same old. I've been really working and it's steady, got me buzzing. I've been getting money, now I'm everybody cousin. Waffle House run and it's back to the bed. Hit it from the back, pulling tracks from your head. Only thing showing this late be the freak show. Call for your come, I be checking through the peephole. Everything closed this late, but your contacts. Here to catch a vibe, you might catch a little contact. Only thing showing this late be the freak show. Call for your come, I be checking through the peephole. Everything closed this late, but your contact. Here to catch a vibe, you might catch a little contact.
Yo, we're testing out sounds. We're going to start shortly. We're testing it out, man. Making sure everything good. If you can, share out the content. Hit the like, man. Everybody knows my mother ever man. I don't even need a plan. They don't even understand. Right now we're checking out the sound to make sure it's okay for the stream. You know what I mean? 727, 2025. We about to keep it so live. Right. Everybody jumping in. If you can hit the shares and everything, we're getting ready to start in 1 minute. Let's go. Appreciate all y'all, man. What is up? 727. Cut the music, man. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully soundboard is working and everything is working. How is everybody doing? We got 16 live tuning in. I wanted to get straight to it. I usually like to get out the shares and likes and everything. But man, I've been so busy, even for Twitch. I don't know if anybody has any games that they have that I'm supposed to give. Man, I've been tripping on my Scottie Pippen, y'all. My fault for the Twitch group. Let me go ahead and see. I'm going to check right now for you because I don't want to leave anybody on Twitch. My bad. Okay, I'm looking right now. Seems like I do. Okay. So for those that I have to give a game to, excuse me, I will be giving the game to you after this stream. I'll make sure to make a point to give you your game after the stream. It seems like I only got 2 people. Okay, 2 people. All right. I appreciate you guys' patience on that. So 7/27/2025. Dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. You could be anywhere else in the world. You are here with your boy. We got a smoking hot show today, and you guys know how we do. We run down the latest in gaming. I don't want to waste your time, so let's get straight to the damn show. Now, we always like to kick it off with Gaming Gone Wild, aka Moses Crime Weekly, is what it was known before, because there's a lot of crimes going around video games and video gaming, and it doesn't get covered. Not even just video games, anything in games in general. I don't care if it's a football game, if it's an arcade game, adult arcade games, anything around gaming. It doesn't get enough coverage, man. At least on the news, the only time it makes coverage is if it's Fortnite, Call of Duty, or something major where they can actually attach something to it. But outside of that, we're going to go ahead and get to Gaming Going Wild. We got some very serious topics to talk about. So let's go ahead and get it straight into it. So we are going to talk about our first story of the day, which takes us to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where tragedy struck the University of New Mexico campus because a 14-year-old boy hanging out with friends and playing video games inside a student dorm was apparently unalived in what police are calling an isolated but senseless shooting. We got to watch the monetization, so I'm gonna try to watch it. Maybe I'll say popping or something else, right? We don't want to use those terms so early on the stream, right? Okay. Another teen was also injured, and he was 18 years old. He was 19 years old. The other teen that was injured as well. But there is an 18-year-old suspect now in custody. This happened early Friday morning around 1:30 a.m. 4 people were inside a dorm room at Casas del Rio, which is one of University of New Mexico's student housing complexes. They were playing video games without warning. 18-year-old John Fuentes allegedly opened fire. 14-year-old boy was unalived on the spot, while the 19-year-old was wounded but later admitted himself to the hospital. Fuentes fled the scene, leaving behind a lot of blood and evidence across the campus. There was a massive manhunt involving local police, state troopers, ATF agents. National Guard also locked down certain areas and even the scene. By 2:30 p.m. that afternoon, authorities have tracked Fuentes using license plate readers and arrested him during a traffic stop in Valencia County. He faces an open count of unaliving along with multiple other charges. This is crazy. I don't think the 14-year-old, first of all, there's a lot of questions into this, is why the 14-year-old is on a college campus. I can tell you, as being a high school kid, around 17, I was actually around some college campuses, because if you have older brothers or other people who are older who go to these campuses, you will. Shane, how are you doing? Melbourne, Australia. Thank you. We love all over the world, man. I love when I see Melbourne, Australia check in, man. Good to see you, Shane. Okay. 1:36 a.m. is when this all started, and the police responded to the alarms. And around 2:30 a.m. that same day is when the 19-year-old actually checked himself in. And the morning, campus got locked down, and around 2:30 the afternoon, they actually captured John Fuentes. So this marks the 33rd popping in the U.S. this year, which is sparking a lot of calls for tougher laws on these weapons, y'all. A lot of people are saying that, I'm not going to lie. In the U.S., very freely, everyone has the right to bear arms. And, I also use that right. I'm not going to lie. But it can go sideways, sort of like this one. And we do see a lot of teens and kids getting a hold of these guns, whether they're from the streets or people are selling them to them. Regardless, they're getting a hold of them. All right. So we want to say condolences to the family of the 14-year-old. I don't think there was a name there. Definitely condolences to your family. You shouldn't have to go through this. And your 14-year-old just wanted to hang out, play games. I don't think that's fair for him. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. DJ C Money, good to see you. Dap me up, hairy knuckles and all. DJ C Money in the chat. If you can, burn up the chat. I appreciate here. We have 78 live now. So if you can, and this is from all platforms, if you can like and share out the content, burn up the chat, do what you want. But we're going to give you the news. All right. So we're going to talk about right now in Lee County, Florida, y'all. This is some crazy stuff. This started as a so-called family outing and then turned into a full-on arcade heist. 43-year-old mom and her 22-year-old son are now behind bars after allegedly teaming up to rob King's World Arcade. This is a Fort Myers adult gaming spot. And yes, the mom, the getaway driver, as you see there. This is crazy. July 18th is when deputies say the 22-year-old Jose strolled into King's World Arcade and pointed what looked like to be a weapon at the cashier and demanded cash. The weapon turned out to be a black BB, weapon. All right. We're trying to watch the monetization. But it was realistic enough to fool them, all right, and terrify the staff, customers, and everybody else. So mom was outside chilling in the RAV4, ready to pull off. My man runs outside with the cash, and what do you know? Mom rides off with him. Now, surveillance video captures everything, and also Jose bolting out the arcade, also hopping in the getaway car, speeding off. And all investigators had to do was use license plate readers. Got a little bit of traffic footage here and there, but that was it. They got everything. They found the BB weapon, the getaway clothes, the evidence linking them to it's over with. Okay. This happened on July 18th in the morning, and it was around July 22nd where they located the vehicle. And then on the 23rd, they announced the arrest and the charges. Very good. Very good, Florida. Way to do your thug dizzle. Dr. Specimen, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Love to see everybody. We're tuning in. Great. Great to see everybody here. If you can't burn up the damn chat, share it out. Do what you do. But this is crazy. This is a mom and son. Like, this is not Bonnie and Clyde. This is something different, man. I can't even believe. But it stirred up many questions on the laws in Florida. A lot of people talking about these adult arcades because they are hot spots. They do not have the security like your casinos, right? Or all the surveillance like casinos. So a lot of times these places are victim of these type of crimes. And there's not much they can do. Police cannot respond in time to get there. So you can have someone come with a BB weapon, okay, and actually hold up, steal, and take money from these spots. And they're becoming more and more popular as we're seeing across the United States. So they're becoming hot targets. If you are someone who does go to any adult gaming place, there's a lot of Asian cuisine places that I go to that actually have adult gaming sections. And yes, they are also hot spots as well. So just be careful while you out there and you gaming, regardless if it's a video game on the console or you're doing adult gaming. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one. This one is disgusting, sick, twisted, a lot of other things. I have to take a sip. Wow. So, everybody, you need to listen up. You're not going to believe what happened here. But yes, in Cincinnati, a 39-year-old man is facing what we believe to be decades behind bars. And guess why? Because they say he not only met an 11-year-old kid, but he also possibly, groomed them in a way. Met them through an online social gaming platform known as Zepeto. And I hope I got that right. I may be mispronouncing that. Okay. But it just highlights how dangerous it is with all our kids out there playing these different games. Okay. Hamilton County prosecutors say
Chevalier Adams of Avondale met the victim through the online game Zepeto back in February. Over several months, investigators say Adams groomed her through chats on the platform before luring her into meeting him in person. July 20th, Adams allegedly picked her up from home, drove her back to his residence, and then began hurting her. He's now indicted on 3 counts of grape, along with, taking, grooming, and importuning charges. Let's just say that. We're really working on monetization here today because this guy's disgusting. All right. Adams even confessed to police. Okay. So this is not he confessed. All right. Now, I don't know if he may, but he confessed. And this is it is disturbing. I'm not even going to say kind of. But if convicted, he can face up to 26 years, in prison. Now, the prosecutor, Connie Pillage, said that this case is another example of online predators exploiting gaming and social apps to target minors, urging parents to actively monitor who their kids are talking to online and have open conversations, about internet safety. All right. This I do agree with. I have children that play on a lot of these devices, and I do think it's serious when we have people out here to watch what your children are doing, monitor, just take the damn device and go through it. I know you might feel like, oh, son, who cares? I'm going through it today. Caught you. Yep, don't be doing that. Nope, taking it away. That stuff you have to do. Might seem tough, but that's what they call tough love. All right? Keithius, what's going on? Good to see you, Keithius. Yeah, you got to say great, man. Nowadays you can't get away with nothing else. But this guy right there, as you see, his name is Chevalier Adams of Avondale. He did this on a game Zepeto. I've never played Zepeto, so if anybody has played that, please let me know what that's about. Have not heard of it, but it's a chilling reminder, y'all. When your kid get on these digital playgrounds, it's no police walking around that's going to help. All right, you need to be making sure that you're the police. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Y'all, this is where the Pokemon community came into play. Pokemon. So we're going to wrap this whole week up nicely. 24-year-old Massachusetts man is now under arrest after allegedly pulling off a $100,000 Pokemon card heist. You can see the video here on screen right now. All right. One of the biggest thefts ever in the city of New Bedford that it has ever seen. It wasn't just the police that cracked the case, though, but the Pokemon community, its damn self. All right. In the early hours of July 8th, surveillance footage captured the hooded figure. As you can see there, smashing through the rear door. And he just went to work, man. He went in there and started grabbing everything right away. You can see he knew exactly where to go. He didn't waste no time, man. Everybody who know when somebody knows something, he went in and bam, 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 hit the hot spots, grabbed what he needed, and ran straight out and was out the door. Okay. Now, the thief later was identified as Richard Javon Nunez and allegedly swiped some of the most top-notch. I'm not sure how to pronounce this word. I'm just going to say coveted. There I go. I think I got it. Coveted. Okay. I don't say coveted every day. Right. Oh, that's coveted, but coveted cards in the hobby, including multiple graded Charizards, a Blastoise, and even sealed booster boxes worth up to $30,000. Holy hell. Booster boxes are worth $30,000? The haul was worth over 6 figures, but nonetheless, the Pokemon community has helped. And guess why? The Pokemon community started noticing cards being sold. They started coming together. Everyone started helping out this store. So that's one thing when you start stealing these cards and you have to sell them. There are people that have to buy them. There are people that are going to say where they bought them from, where they got them from. You're doing a whole entire investigation. The Pokemon community is not like every other community. They really care. They really want to stop these crimes. And you can see guys like this is actually messing up the Pokemon trading card game community. And I want to say kudos. This is something we got to give it up for. This might not be, terrible like the other ones. We actually got a good ending. But as you can see, my man went up. Now, I want you guys to do me a favor. My man Pratt says, bro took his sweet ass time stealing all that. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see. I want to count that, Pratt. All right, let's go ahead and count that. Because my man did look like he took his time, but he comes in, right, breaks the glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is not long. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, if you're doing a crime in under a minute, I think you good. Bro, it's under a minute. I ain't even get to the high numbers. Right? To us, it might be sweet time because we would have ran through them. We would have took the whole thing and said, and just put it in the garbage and ran out. Yeah, I understand. But he knew what he was going for. But he got caught thanks to the Pokemon community. Let's give it up. Only the Pokemon community. Now, guys, that is this week of Moses Crime Weekly. And see, we're doing great. I want to move along because we got a hot ass show today. We need to stay on point. I want to be on time. A lot of time we go over, but this time I want to be on point. Hopefully our Stream Deck is working fine and dandy. Great job. Okay, Stream Deck is working great. We're going to talk about the T-App hack, which actually was brought up to me. Dr. Specimen, shout out to you. Dr. Specimen brought this up to me. I didn't even know about it. Right? And I started looking more into it, and holy hell. So let's go ahead and break this down right now. So the T-App, a woman-only platform that rocketed to the top of the App Store, letting users share warnings and reviews about men. Guess what? It was hacked. Now, tens of thousands of selfies, ID photos, private images have leaked online, causing chaos for the app's 4 million users. No, not 40,000, not 400,000. 4 million users. Let's discuss. So the breach was first reported by 404 Media, which targeted T's legacy data system. Key in on those words. Okay, so when I hear hack and then legacy data system, that's like an oxymoron, right? Which way? Who is it? Is it a hack or is it shit-o? Right? Like it don't take much to, if you got something messed up and I do something by accident, I can get in something, right? So, but nonetheless, a database containing information from before February of 2024. Hackers accessed roughly 72,000 images, including about 13,000 selfies and government ID photos of women that submitted this to verify their accounts, along with 59,000 images from posts, comments, private messages. The leaked files have been circulating on 4chan and X. So all my 4chan guys, you've probably seen it all and been looking at it for a while. All my X guys, X right now, you've probably been looking at it and seeing it for a while. But this is including driver license photos and sensitive information. Damn. Now, despite T's original promise that such verification data would be deleted after use, the company says that this older archive was stored to meet law enforcement requirements. I'm just saying, that's what they said. It's stored to meet law enforcement requirements because cyberbullying investigations can happen. And because of that, they need to store this data. That's their words. Okay, not their words exactly, but they said it's related to cyberbullying investigations. Okay, so the hack comes just as T exploded in popularity. It climbed to #1 on Apple's free app charts. And you guys know when you climb to #1 in the charts, you got to be a pretty high ranking app. A lot of people are downloading you pretty often. All right, now it was described as the Yelp for dating, helping a lot of these women. Okay, it allowed them to anonymously report red flags and green flags that they would see in men. They could also check criminal records and verify identities to avoid catfishing. But it also drawn criticism from who else? I'm sure men who don't want their damn data out there. How is it fair? Now, do you think if men came out with the same type of, oh my Lord, woo, wait, they're gonna say you already got one. You know what I'm saying? But if men were to come out with an app just talking about, oh, dude, she's a this, it would be kind of different. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and give you the timeline of events. This is before February of 2024 where they had all this data. So if you didn't have anything on there before of February 2024, you should be fine in this breach or hack, as they say. July 17th to 2024 is when the app actually goes viral. All right, so it was just recently The app goes viral. And then on July 25th, the hack was discovered. 72,000 images. And guys, these images are like, if you, I have to say, I seen it on X. I wasn't trying to look, okay? I just happened to see them. It's images of lots of women. They just show them. And I didn't see any personal information. I think that's crazy. But as you can see behind me, there are pins. You can actually see locations, who signed up in your area. It is a lot of data out there that got, like, I don't know what they're doing. It's terrible. Now, Pratt, it was an older storage bucket that was left exposed to the internet. Someone possibly misconfigured it and they didn't have any scanners set up, so it wasn't caught. There you go. So you have people who are able to see all these geolocations of everyone who signed up, which is kind of crazy. So if you wind up coming across this, you can say, hey, someone signed up in my area. You know, oh gosh, that's right around the corner. Like, that's crazy to know that the hack did that much damage. Now, it doesn't just put T at risk. This put every single woman at risk. Imagine the women who were out there trashing men, right? Who were out there falsely trashing men to get an audience. You know, there were possibly men who had a bad night, but were red flagged, called a creep, called other things. This can be very damaging to reputations. I am not for the T app. I am for team fuck the T app. Okay, I do not think you should be able to just go on a date with a guy one time and then say, hey, we're going to rank. If that's the case, have that shit men and women. Okay, make it equal. Ain't that what it? Okay, I think that's the only way to go for that, because that's nasty work. And you might have some douchebag. I'm not going to lie. You got some dirty down douchebags. Okay, we talked about one earlier. We got a lot of guys out there. I ain't going to lie, y'all. It's a lot. But still, that don't give you no right to put out their personal information. You might take videos of them, pictures of them, things like that. That's not fair. And then it's like the biggest Uno reverse card we've ever seen in the history of apps. I'm not going to say I'm 100% positive, but what are the percentages that a man did this, that he released all this information? I don't think a woman would have did it. I don't know. I think a man did it. And it was kind of like, hey, if this is what you want to do in the app, this is what we can do. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. Anybody who has signed up to the T app, I want to just say, not just for the T app, but any application, anything you do, when you're signing up and you're giving your government ID, you're giving that information and it's stored with another company. It's not the government. It can get hacked. I don't care if it's Meta, TikTok, Twitch. It does not matter what company it is. Once you send over that government ID information to them, they have it. It's stored in their data. Whoever hacks them has your data. So be very careful with data, because right now companies know that it's the source of money. So please hold on to your money. Hold on to your mind. Stay ahead of AI. All right. All right. You got to be okay. Do some shit out. Do some shit right now. AI don't know that. You just did it. Okay. Just stay a step ahead, man. I'm just saying. Without further ado, T-At, suck my nuts. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right. Oh, man. Fast food. Y'all, I'm not going to lie. I got an inner fat boy, y'all. It's a bad inner fat boy. And I know I ain't no big super, I ain't got I'm not so I'm not like that. But I'm going to keep it honest. I get on some super fat boy shit. Like, I just see food and I go crazy. So, and I never done a segment like this, but I was just so like, I had the left-handed cigarette going and I was so damn hungry that I seen all this food and I think we must discuss. So we're going to have a new segment today called Fast Food Scramble, where we talk about newly released fast food that maybe y'all know about, maybe y'all don't know about, but we're going to see how it goes. Let's get to it. Y'all, first we're going to start with Stranger Things limited edition cookies, y'all. I don't know. I seen this and I was like, I don't know. Right? I'd be funny. I get stoned and I might want some cookies, but this type of shit I don't know about. But I know y'all like to see this type of shit. All right. So they're chocolate cookie based with fudge chips. They're the first ever fruit filled center. It's going to have a red strawberry flavor representing the rift into the upside down. You like that? All right. Glow in the dark retro 1980s packaging tied to Stranger Things season 5. A lot of people are waiting on that. It includes a Stranger Things themed AR game with prizes like official merch and Eddie Munton's season 4 guitar replica. That's nice. Okay. I'm not going to lie. My inner fat boy's kicking in, but let's go ahead and get to the next one. Okay. I want to go ahead and get what else we got. Okay. So McDonald's has quite a few things. I really didn't care about a lot of the other shit. We already snack wraps been, that's been a thing, right? They got all the healthy menu shit they're going to be talking about. I don't care about that. They do got the new cold drinks, Cosmic, MC. All right. I'm seeing you, McDonald's, but I don't know. I don't know, McDonald's. Still don't know. I got to take off my glasses for this. Because this next one right here, y'all see the Daily Double meal, y'all. I got to talk, man. This is 2 beef patties, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onions, cheese, mayo on a toasted bun. Y'all do not know. The Daily Double was a favorite, man. Everybody's been crying for this. And now it's back. But I have a huge complaint. I am pissed because when I was coming up, y'all, I used to get the Daily Double combo. I want to tell you what the Daily Double combo came with when I was growing up. It came with that Daily Double sandwich right there. It came with a small fry and it came with a small drink, all for the lovely price of $2 damn. I'm not lying, y'all. Somebody holler at me. I'm old school, folks. Am I playing? There were multiple $2 combos. Double cheeseburger $2 combo. Right? I think they had like some McChicken type of, they had it. The 4 nuggets of fries. Man, come on. And now this damn shit gonna be $6. And they're gonna throw in some nuggets. You ain't fooling nobody, McDonald's. I just had to get my rage off, okay? I love damn McDonald's. I'm sorry. It's a love-hate relationship. Let's move on. Next is the 9-volt battery flavored chips. This is going to be launched in the Netherlands. I seen this and I said, who the hell thought of this? It's the most disgusting shit. I don't care how many left-hand cigarettes you give me. I will not even taste that. Who in the hell wants to taste 9-volt battery flavored chips? So let's go ahead and talk about it. So it's inspired by the nostalgic battery licking dare using citric acid, sodium bicarbonate, and mineral salts to mimic the metallic tang and tingling sensation. Part of a lineup with other flavors like cheese and onion, tangy sriracha, creamy paprika, and barbecue and honey. Now, why all them damn flavors just regular? But you got 9-volt battery. Anyways, y'all, it ain't much more we got to say that. It's 9-volt battery flavored chips. If anybody tastes this, please let me know how this tastes. I am dying to know. I will not. If you want me to taste it, y'all do something. This is disgusting. Like who? I ain't gonna lie. I have put my tongue on a 9-volt battery when I was a kid. Okay. And it does, you get a little, it makes your face tingle and all that. It's disgusting. Don't do it. Do not do it, kids. Okay. It's terrible. But who would think of that as a taste? It's making my hairs. Anyways, let's move on. Oh, that's disgusting, man. Next, we got Oreo Puffs, Halloween edition cereal. Now, y'all, I'm a cereal guy, but I don't know about this. Okay, but I want to see what y'all think about it. Same cocoa flavor, but now the milk is going to turn bright orange, as you can see there. Bright orange milk. That make me not want to drink it. I wasn't a clear Pepsi type of dude or a green ketchup type of dude. You know what I mean? But it's for the festive ghost and bat themed packaging. It's going to be a seasonal release aimed at Halloween. So you guys get ready for Halloween because we're going to see some Halloween Oreo Puff cereal. Go ahead and check it out. All right. I told you. I ain't going to say much about that. That look kind of womp. Nonetheless, we saved the best for last, which is Wendy's. I'm not going to lie, Wendy's, you've been falling off lately, Wendy. You have a couple things, but you've just been falling off, man. Everybody else seemed to be just taking that step ahead, in my opinion. But right now, Wendy's is going to be offering, this is coming August 4th. Y'all stay tuned for the Meal of Misfortune. This is because of the Wednesday collab. Yes, Addams Family Wednesday collab. This meal includes a rest in peace 10-piece nugget, a cursed and crispy fry, Ravens blood frosty, and dips of dread, which is sauce. I mean, they're just going all out. But it has gothic packaging because you're going to be seeing this Wednesday Addams collab coming very soon. All right. Now, it includes a Wendy's app mini game, Escape from Wednesday's Woes, with a $10,000 Grand Prize. It's going to be themed towards extreme spice and Gen Z's love of shock value food. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just hungry. That shit look good. Without further ado, that is our food segment. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that shit just made me hungry, man. I don't even know why I do that. I'm not doing that again, by the way. If y'all want to see it again, let me know. I don't think I could do that. That's some shit you got to save for the last segment. You can't do that now, bro. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next subject. We have a total of 126 between all platforms. I love this. Go ahead and share out the content, hit that the like, burn the damn chat up, do what you do. Okay, thank you. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Okay, y'all. This next story comes straight out of Mushroom Kingdom, man. All right, I got my ear to the ground. I'll be listening. All right, I seen. And longtime fans, they hot, man. They hot. I ain't gonna lie, they hot. From what I heard, this revelation came from the Nintendo Today app. All right, it's a revelation. Y'all need to pay attention. Peach's character profile included a now deleted line. Princess Peach and Mario are good friends and help each other out whenever they can. Y'all, I'm gonna just say this, man. I don't know why the hell do they care. Why do they care if Mario and Princess Peach were friends? You could have never changed the shit and nobody would care. You can leave it a damn mystery. Why do you gotta put they friends? Like Mario ain't got no game or something. Mario done rescued her 100 times, bro. This is senseless, dumb, stupid. Like Nintendo done changed a lot of things, bro. Why even change this? Waste your time on something else. You know what? No, matter of fact, continue spending your dollars on this because usually you're hawking down some kid for some bullshit. So I'm not even going to be too mad at this, but I just want you guys to know that this actually went crazy. This had Reddit threads. This was like talked about all over. I really didn't give a shit. I already thought Mario done tapped it and that's all he cares, right? Like if Mario done banged it and cared, like he don't need to be dating Princess Peach, bro. It ain't no other. All right, let's be honest. Who else is she gonna date? Come on, bro. Like we know the world of Mario. Like it ain't too many she dating. She either dating big ass Donkey Kong, little ass Toad, his brother, right? Which is downright, I wouldn't doubt that, but that's downright dirty, right? You only got so many options. We don't care. We don't care. We already know Mario bagged Princess Peach. You should have made a love triangle between Luigi, Mario, and Princess Peach. That would have had a little smoke to it. Okay? Nonetheless, Mario's going to be using this left hand for a while. And right hand. So let's go ahead and move on to next. Like I said, I ain't got to talk too much about that. This is some dumb. I don't even know why this came across my desk. Who is picking the... I'm sorry, guys. We have a producer and a director, and they pick the topics. Okay, they do a lot of the artwork. Put a lot of these things up here. Why, God? Why Mario and this right here? Like seriously, we had a lot of topics to talk about. I could have talked about, like Nintendo Switch updates. We could talk about some homebrew stuff. You know what I mean? We could talk about who cares? We don't care, man. Mario bagged her. They don't care what Nintendo say. You know how many times somebody come out and say some Mario bagged her. Who else is Princess Peach? Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Bowser could have tapped it. Just let's go ahead and move on to the next subject. All right, we're doing good. Perfect timing, guys. Perfect timing. All right. Now, my man Dr. Specimen said Daisy, obviously. And you know what, Dr. Specimen? I'm kind of with you. You know what I'm saying? I think Daisy should be the one that I think and this is my fault. I'm sorry, Nintendo, but Daisy's like the easy one. Let's be honest. Daisy is the easy one. Everybody hit Daisy. Everybody tapped Daisy. Mario included tapped Daisy. Like everybody tapped Daisy. But I do believe like there are certain ones that's like on Peach level. Like what's the other girl's name? Rosalina or something. Like Rosalina might be on Peach level. Like they on the same thing. Daisy's come on, man. Bald head, scallywag. Ain't got no... My bad. Y'all, this one's crazy right here. Y'all, I actually have to say this because before I go into the story, I want to say I actually can speak freely on this now because I could not speak freely a moment ago. All right, not a moment ago, but just when I was doing the stream, I actually was sponsored and paid, okay, by ASE. Can't even complain, man. All right, so ASE paid for me to do a stream. I played Aquatica DLC. I was one of the guys in there. Yes, I was playing. If it was 20 guys in there, I was one of the 20 guys in there playing. And I'm not gonna lie, they paid me well. I ain't got no complaints about it. They paid me well. The game seemed fine to me. I didn't have no previous mods or no shit installed. So everything seemed fine for me. I thought everything was fine and dandy, bro. I've been paid for a lot of sponsored jobs to play games. This one, though, was the only time I played something and I felt like I was wrong for playing it. Like the way people trashed ASE was unlike I ever seen on any game, bro. I came off the DLC and playing on my sponsor stream like, hey, man, that game ain't that bad. I might put a couple hours into it. And I said, let me go see some reviews. Let me go see. Let me take a look. And I took a look at the reviews. Holy hell, they got review bombed. Not only that, everybody that had mods set up for ASE before Aquatica DLC came out, broken. Couldn't even play the regular game no more. Everything. I didn't know that. This story was the worst of them all. Now, Pratt, it ain't like that, man. Now, you see Pratt amping it up, man. Stop amping it up, man. They paid me a 50 cents an hour. All right, and there you go. Got you. Okay. But nonetheless, imagine pouring nearly 4 full years of in-game video game time into a game. 4 years. Not 4 years like I work 9 to 5 and when I get off, I'll play the game. No, 4 years in game. Let that sink in. Okay. This guy's running servers, modding, building, surviving, doing everything. And turn around and said, I hate this shit. I want my refund immediately. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened. The player known as, hope I'm getting this right, Licines, left a scathing review after the release of Ark's new Aquatica DLC, a 10-year anniversary update that, according to fans, broke just about everything. Mods, servers, mismatch, performance, don't matter what it was, blocked. And many believe this isn't a bug. They actually believe this was done intentionally. That's what you have a lot of people saying, to push towards ASA. Or I think it's Ark Survival Ascended, which a lot of people did not like. And they stuck to ASE. All right. So this guy said after 35,000 hours, you had something great. Hope you don't choke on your damn greed. How do I get a refund? Okay. A lot of other things he said. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Like, he put a lot in there. Okay. But I just want you guys to just get an idea of the Steam refund policy. Steam refund policy is if you play a game, I think, and everybody correct me if I'm wrong, for longer than 2 hours, you can't get a refund. Sit. It's done, man. This guy has played the game 35,000 hours. I don't think you can get a refund, sir. I don't think so. If I was a developer, I call him on it. I give him a refund. I make a big scene out of it. I put a post up on X. Hey, you know what? We understand, but hey, we put it up. But from my understanding, they did fix a lot of these things. They put up some type of pack to allow people to play the original game, and they done a lot of things. But yo, I can't believe that somebody who put 4 years into a game would ask for a refund. I'm not mad at him. I'm actually kind of like surprised that Ark sucked that bad. Like, I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at Ark. Like, it ain't no way, bro. I played a lot of games. I played Call of Duty for many years. Everybody says the same game every year. I don't care. You can't tell me I'm going to put in the old Call of Duty Modern Warfare and I'm going to play it. And then, you know, they come out with an update and the update changes certain stuff. And I say, I want my money back. Bro, I got 4 years out of the game. Wrap that up. Wrap that shit up, man. That's crazy, bro. I ain't never heard of nothing like that. So, without further ado, y'all, that is the craziest Steam refund policy I have ever seen in my damn life. Bow. Now, let's go ahead and get to the best one, y'all. I've been waiting for this, and we're right on the hour mark. I want to finish at the hour mark, and we doing it, baby. We trying to get the best damn, so we can come on. Anybody want to come on? We talk shit, you know what I'm saying? But we got an hour smooth, 125 across all platforms. Thank you, and y'all know what time it is, y'all. Yes, it is time for the segment. This segment right here, y'all, is none other than Choose Your Fate. Choose Your Fate is a segment where we get two different choices. You must pick one. You cannot pick the other. If you try to pick two, it's an automatic L. You must decide with one. That's what makes it entertaining. Okay? How do you think sports shows work? How do you think these shows survive? You have to go all in with your choice. It's part of the thing. Okay? Some people just want to say, oh, I like that one too. No! Without further ado, choose your fate. Bow. Okay. Now, our first one of the day for Choose Your Fate. Now, I don't want it to go too fast. I got to let this sink in. I got to say this and hold on, man. Y'all going a little too fast now. Would you rather only one save file for the entire game or 24/7 online check-in for all games? Oh, damn. It's a toughie. All right, can I get 5 seconds? Oh, damn. That's 24/7 check-in. All right, y'all. I'm going to keep it real, man. 24/7 check-in, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 24/7 check-in all the time. Single player games too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if ever my internet connection dropped, just disconnect me. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take that all day over one save file for the entire game. I'll just connect my system up via Ethernet. Okay, so that way I ain't got to worry about no Wi-Fi drops or nothing like that. One save file. Some games take 60 hours to beat, 40 hours to beat. What you going to do? Play for 13 hours? You're going to keep your system running? You think that resume state is going to hold? I'm sorry. I'm going to take 24/7 online check-in. Hey, I don't care. Hey, I hate it. As much as I hate the whole online check-in thing, oh, you have to be connected to the internet. Oh, my goodness. Even though you have the full game downloaded onto your hard drive and everything's there and we really can let you play it, we're going to stop you because you're not checking in online. You need to touch our server. Make sure you hit us and go back, okay? It's just me, man. All right? It's just me. All right. Dr. Specimen, I can respect. One save, online DRM is cancer. It is. I'm with you. It is cancer, man. I'm checking it. I want to beat the game. I need to enjoy my experience, man. They're going to take one away and give me one. I'm just saying, man. That's just me. I don't know. Is it just me? Or would you? Hey, I'm sorry. I sold y'all out right there. I can't tell you. I sold y'all out. I want to play my damn game and finish it. Okay. Petrix. Let me see. Petrix. One save file. But if you're going to play like that, you've got to commit. Damn, man. Y'all make me feel like a half gamer, man. Oh, come on, man. I feel you. I feel you, though. Because one save file, you do got to commit. It's like, yo, I'm going to play. We going, hey, don't cut that system off, man. I got that shit on pause. Don't touch it. You know what I mean? You cut your auto power off. You cut all the energy savings, cut all that shit off. Right? You might could do one file. But no, man, I want to play through my game, man. You know, I don't want to have one file. I want to be able, if the power outage happen, I ain't mad and kicking my damn game. That's me. Teach your song, man. Teach your song. Let's go ahead and do the next one. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. All right, let's see the next one. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm going to read the question, and I'm going to need like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, maybe 10 to decide this one, okay? Which would be a better comeback? Physical manuals with art and lore for your video games, or a demo disc with 50% of the game playable? Y'all give me like 10 seconds, man, because this is for the old school heads. They don't know nothing about that demo disc, man. They don't know nothing about having that Game Pro, that $10, you know what I'm saying, walkthrough for the entire game. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that. But let me go ahead and speak on it, man. I'm going to go ahead and pick this one. Physical manuals with art and lore, man. We are losing that. The manuals were something that a lot of people don't remember sitting down on the shit of reading your Game Pros and your Game Informers and your electronic gaming monthlies. I do. Okay. Now, what is everybody doing? You're taking your cell phone into the crapper and you're playing on your cell phone with all that Ebola on your hands. Okay. You need to stop. You need to get back to the magazines. Put the Ebola on your magazines. Remember the magazine rack that just had Ebola all over it because everybody there was reading. Okay. Or you don't touch yourself until you pick up the magazine. Like magazines and reading is very important. And I think reading magazines is very helpful for people. Instead of playing games on the toilet, you can get some valuable reading. Most of my reading was done on the toilet growing up because I love reading magazines and reading articles and reading editorials and reading, April Fool's Day when Game Informer or Game Pro used to have the jokes. Like, I love that stuff. Physical manuals with art and lore. Final answer. Okay. Let me see what y'all got in the chat, man. Okay. Let me go cross my fingers. Come on. Let me see what y'all got. Okay. First, Dr. Specimen. Demo disc, absolutely. I love reading manuals, but they're nowhere near as useful as demo disc, which would be the most pro-consumer thing to happen to gaming ever. Yeah, I agree. Like that would be the most pro-consumer thing. It would, because they're giving you 50% of the game, which most of the time, if you play any game and download it, they give you, we talked about Steam's policy, 2 hours, right? Not enough time to beat the game. For some games, some people beat it in that 2 hours, but I feel you, okay? I feel you. I'm with you on that, man. I'm a dude that I'm on the crapper, bro. And for me, I feel like I could just go, you know how we get down. You know how we get down. You know what I mean? We got some people that's fit, girl, that can handle the situation. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, we got different types of. All right, Petrix. I love the manuals, but demo discs are a lost art. Yo, they both lost arts, man. I ain't gonna lie. People don't know about the demo disc, man. Why y'all killing me today, man? Yo, the demo disc was hard too, man. Yo, the demo disc, sometimes you get the full game. They slip and put the full game up in there, y'all. I'm telling you. Demo disc was something else. Imagine not being able to have to download it either. Right? That's another thing. People who don't have internet or they limited download, right? You now got a demo disc with everything right there and you could play it. You could use these discs. You could level up to 99 on level 1. Like, you could do these things on demo discs. That was the shiznit back in the day. But I'm still going physical manuals. Okay. And a lost star. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Oh, man. Hey, let me give a clap right now. I was hating on the producer and the director earlier with the topics you picked today, producer and director, but you got some great choose your fate questions today. Okay, these are some great ones. Ones we haven't come across, video game oriented. All right, I'm loving it. Hardware, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. All right. Would you rather for GTA 6 that it gets delayed another year, or it releases right now today, but with microtransactions and bugs? Woo! Hey, that's a toughie, man. Because I do want to play it very badly, man. Just go ahead and hold that thing, man. Hold it for another year, bro. I'm sick of these bugs and all that. Like, if you just gonna release a game with bugs, I'd rather you hold it. And I understand the pressure with investors and all that, but hold that shit, man. I don't want no cyberpunk, 404. As my man Joe used to say, like, I don't need that shit. I want this. GTA 6 need to be the one perfect game that have ever been made. Like, if any game is perfect, GTA 6 gonna be it, man. I don't want no microtransactions. I'd rather you just charge me $40 for a DLC package. I'll pay $40 for a DLC for GTA 6. We get nasty with it. Yeah, this is the one. Don't do me microtransactions, though. I don't want no pay to win shit. No pay to win shit, even though I know you're gonna do it. because you got no reason not to. Business-wise, you're going to make all the money in the world if you do it. And if I was an investor, I would tell you to do it and, you know, all that jazz. But still, nonetheless, I think you need to delay that thing, make sure the game right. Make sure you just give a good DLC package or something later for some more stories or some extra modes and leave it at that. Do not release that shit with bugs and microtransactions and all that shit, even if it came out right this very second and everybody can play it. That's my final answer. All right. Now, let's see. I want to see what everybody else got. Hardware says later without transactions. I agree. The microtransactions is brutal, bro. I don't like that pay to win shit either. It just destroys it a lot of times. All right. 2027, absolutely. Mainly because I don't have a PS5 or Xbox Series X. That's a good point. All right. I don't want to make them suffer, especially when it eventually gets a PC release. Your PC release might come out 2028. You know what I'm saying? You better hold on tight. You know what I'm saying? Like but I feel you. You rather hold till it come right. I'm with that. Now, Valentiball. My bad. I just like Valentino, man. Y'all feel you. Dab me up. My bad. Valentino. Better let it be 2027. I can wait. I got many games to play until then. Bugs will just ruin the whole experience of the game. I agree. Agree, man. Ain't nothing else we can say, man. Well said. You know, it's just going to ruin the whole experience. And, you know, imagine playing a game you waited so long for just to fall through the floor. 2077, suck my balls because you were a buggy piece of shit. Damn, my throat was hurting. Petrix, 100% agree. Wait for the real final product. All right, there we go. I got one, okay? I got one. Right now, I'm 1 for 3. I 1 for 3. I seen the gap with the people 1 for 3. The other ones, hey man, I pick what I pick, man. I pick. I take my hits, man. I take my hits. Let's go. All right, let's go to the next one. So let's see. Oh, this is a choose your fate. Pick your destiny. You can only pick one of these. And I'm going to act like I ain't got nothing else to play. Like I ain't got no other game console in the world. So you ain't got no other game console in the world. Okay? You ain't got nothing to play. And you can only pick one of these. Which one you going to pick? The $500 Switch 2 bundle or the $300 Steam Deck, but you can't install Windows? Ooh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see where y'all at. That's easy to me, man. Switch 2 bundle all day, man. And as much as I know I've been a faithful hater of the Steam Deck, and I gave it its credit. Steam Deck is beautiful, man. And the way Steam library is growing for me, I can't even lie. My Steam, it might be jam-packed right now, but I'm not gonna do that. Switch 2 all the way. That's more family oriented. I'm gonna hook it up to the TV. The family gonna be ready to play. Family ain't gonna be ready to play no Steam. Imagine a family, your mama coming over and everybody, hey mom, guess what? We're gonna play, you know what I mean? Phasmophobia together. Oh, mom, we're going to play Super Hot in VR. Get ready, mom. No, we're not doing that. Switch 2 bundle. Hey, mom, come over. Let's get Mario Party going. You know what I'm saying? Simple. Mom, I know you don't play racing games, but I'll cut up the handicap. Let's play Mario Kart. You just drive. Just drive straight, mama. You know what I mean? You can do that. Hey, dad already know how to play. You ain't got to talk to dad. You know what I'm saying? Dad on that thing. All right? I'm just saying. So for me, that's easy. Switch 2 bundle, man. Don't ever disrespect the Switch 2 like that. Putting a $300 Steam Deck with no Windows. All right, I know. And everybody with your Steam libraries, they got hundreds of games. I don't care. Yeah, my Steam library look beautiful too. And yeah, I got tons of games, but no. It's going to be Switch 2. All right. Now, I don't know how everybody else feel. That's a tough one, man. I had to swing. You know what I mean? When you got to pick too, you got to hate. Because I ain't going to lie. Right now, I'm thinking about it. Like, if I was to do it just for myself, yes, I would get Steam Deck. Not I already got my ass out the way. Okay. But, you know what I mean? I already picked. All right. So, whoo, that was a tough one, man. I had to think for a second. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Ooh, y'all, hey, they getting tough today, man. I see what y'all doing. Today. Okay. So, here we go. Would you rather pay $120 for any game, but the DLC was always free? Or Would you rather spend $60 for all your games? But if you wanted DLC, it was $60. Now, I'm not going to lie. This would have been easy for me a while ago. The old retro gamer in me just want to say $60. The $120, you get all your DLC, right? Some games got $500 worth of DLC, $600 worth of DLC. You get it all for $120, right? Continue. Imagine a game like Destiny or something like that that's been playing for I don't know how long. You just pay one time and you get all the DLC, right? But I'm not gonna lie, $60 games, man. I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time, that DLC be bullshit anyway. I'm doing $60 games, bro. $60 games is what we used to. That $70 games, some bullshit too. And I remember when it was $40 games, and that was good. I remember when you went up to 50 and it was hating. Man, I'm gonna take y'all old heads. Remember when the whole sports series back came out on PlayStation? It was all $20. Y'all remember that? Y'all might not remember that. Yup, it was NBA 2K, NHL 2K, NFL 2K. They had everything 2K, $20. They wasn't complaining. They wasn't crying. That 2K series smoked Madden so bad that Madden ran and got that NFL license and booked it up. They ran. EA Sports, it's in the game. Give us your license. Like, that's all they could do. Because $20. So if a company was to do that right now, release your game that's better than all these other games, but release it at a price point that would smoke them out the water, I think that could still happen. But nonetheless, it's easy, man. $60 games. Sometimes I don't want that bullshit. And I'm going to give you another one. This is one that pisses me off. Fighting games, right? You pay $60 for a fighting game. You want to hold back characters on me now. You had 12 characters already ready, but you held them back and you releasing them seasonal, right? I don't need your characters, bro. Keep your characters. I'm going to whoop y'all ass with the basic 12, bro. And when I whoop y'all ass with the basic 12, I'm going to laugh because y'all got overpowered ass characters still getting whooped. Don't care. That's more respect for me, more laughing and bragging rights, especially in a fighting game. $60 games all day. All right. So, Dr. Specimen, neither. I only play indie. $20 games with $10 DLC. Okay, I'm rock with that. You know what I mean? You're missing out on some, no, Dr. Specimen. You might be missing out on a couple of these hits, man. All right, I'm telling you. Man, you're missing out. All right, what you gonna do? Bethesda comes out with hits. You telling me you ain't gonna get a Bethesda hit? Come on. My dog dabbed me up, hairy knuckles and all. Petrix, $60 games. Some DLC ain't worth that shit. Talk to him nice, Petrix. You're killing him. All right? He right. It ain't worth the crap. I'm going to tell you something. 50 Cent said this, man, after he released his first album. He said, I could have released another album and sold 2 blank discs and still went platinum. That's how a lot of these AAA games are. They could sell you crap on a platter and go platinum. Okay? We don't need that DLC, man. Keep that. All right? My boy Valentival. This way I can save on games just by paying that $60. I'm not interested in DLC. I can spend them on games where the DLC interests me. Well said. You're right, man. You can spend it on something where you actually care, where you actually play it and you go, you know what? This was fun. I'm going to spend more money on this game. I'll give you a prime example. I'm still playing Yakuza Like a Dragon because I'm trying to 100% complete it. Why? I got so many games. I want to play something else. Sometimes I cut on a PlayStation 4 that's modded and I play some stuff, right? And I have fun. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I've been playing on the PC lately. Okay, y'all see me streaming. I got a couple other games I got to stream. But it's something about playing a game and you just know you done already maxed out that character. You know when you walk up to those guys on the street, you do that one attack and wipe out the whole crowd. You know when you go to the dungeon that used to take you an hour to get through, you get through it in 5. Something about it, man. Something about it. And you won't know until you do it. You got to do it. Now, Doom 2016 at deep discount. And chill with that. Elder Scrolls is boring and can't get into Fallout. I'm going to say this, man. We got to give him a boo. He disrespected 2 classics Okay, I'm not big on Elder Scrolls. I'll admit. I played it and I used all the cheats in the world because I just want to go around the world and start killing stuff, right? So that's me. I ruined it. Yes, I did it to Lies of P2 and a lot of other games. Single player games, only me playing, right? So I did that. But still, for you to disrespect Fallout is blasphemy. I hear people that play Fallout and they go, yo, this is better than Starfield. And that just came out not that long ago. New Vegas is still new to me. My bad. I got into my feelings. Dap me up. That was my feelings. But off top, I understand. $60 games. Final answer. Everybody seems to be unanimous on that. Now, that, my friends, is choose your pay. Yes. We killed it, y'all. That was it. And yo, I had to get through in a certain amount of time too, y'all, and we did it because I'm trying to. When we gotta monetize these streams, we got a big push coming, y'all, where we do a lot of these clips. Okay, I need to be able to do these clips in an hour, and we got to do it in an hour, and that's thanks to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because when I put up some of these clips and I put the chat up there, I don't want to say nothing. Hey, Nick, I ain't know you was gonna put my clip. You chatted. Once you chat in the chat, I might clip you. All right, that's just the way it go. That's just the way it goes. Fallout is objectively good. I don't care for it a lot. And you know what? I'm with you on that. Because I heard some people say that it's not their type of game. And I ain't mad at people when they say it's not their type of game. Right? Because some people rather play Elden Ring, right? Or they rather play Elder Scrolls. And they like those stocks, Skyrim, right? They love that Skyrim type shit. They want to play stuff like that. They don't like it when it's first person and you're doing all that extra shit. I love all that shit. I love every bit of it. Yo, I'm gonna tell you what I was playing. I was playing Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered. Yo, I'm an old head just because I remember that they had some great weapons in that shit. I'll play Perfect Dark because it had some great weapons in it. Gears of War because I could shotgun and blow bodies in half. Like it's certain games that just got certain elements that I just love, and it don't matter how old that shit get. It's always going to be satisfying. That's just reality. Okay. But Fallout is one of those franchises. We got to put some respect on the name. All right. So, yo, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and head out, y'all. We did the hour mark. Everybody out there, I appreciate y'all who tuned in. Hold up. He said, oh, yeah, Fallout 76. That game is ass, bro. Fallout 76 is ass. Mark my words. I don't care what anybody says. You can play with your friends. You can play with 4 friends. I don't give a damn what you play. Ass. You're going to get bored. You're going to get bored. Just take your friends. Go play another co-op experience. Okay? Play a co-op. Matter of fact, that need to be a question on Choose Your Fate. What do you hate more? The co-op person who always taking all the health, who don't share, right? You're low on health like this. This motherfucker got a full bar, but he want to go ahead and take the health. Is it that guy or the guy that when you dead, he don't ever revive you because he's talking about, dude, I got to finish the level in time. I'm trying to break a record. I'm trying to get an achievement. No, revive me. I want to beat the level. You beat the level like 7 times. You just want an achievement. Revive me. My bad. That's my little co-op rage. Without further ado, y'all. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Everybody, I'm going to go through the chat. Dead Specimen, my dog. Valentival, Petrix, Hardware. We also got my man Shane. We got Pratt. We got a bunch of people. If I'm leaving you out, my bad. Keith is. Big shout out. And you know, Shane, all the way from Melbourne, Australia, man. We love our people from out of country, all over. All those tuning in from all platforms. We got a lot tuning in, 132 live right now between Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I forgot the other platforms, Trovo. I forgot a lot of other platforms we're streaming live on right now. I thank you guys for that. Other than that, y'all, love the hell out of y'all, man. All the people that's on Twitch, I need to get your games to you. There's 2 people right now that I'm going to get games to. Camille, my dog. Camille, I'll leave you out, man. Camille, my bad, man. My bad. Dap me up. Hairy knuckles and all, Camille. I'm tripping. All right. My dog. My bad. My bad, man. All right. But everybody who got their games, I need to go ahead and get your games right away, especially out on Twitch. Pick the winners for the giveaway contest on X because I got to, you know, I've been slipping on my Scottie Pippen. I've been too busy. Been doing too much. That's what it is. Doing too much. Without further ado, y'all, let the hell out of y'all. It's your boy, Nick Moses 05. Mo Figgity. Bam!